Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video and I am officially starting my Chicago album. I'm using a Life Crafted album. I love this gorgeous orange color. I know orange is not for everyone, but I love it. And this will actually be the opening page, but what I thought I was going to do here, now I've changed my mind. So see, I ordered the photos and then I've already changed my mind. So now I have to wait for a new photo to come, because I decided to do something different. So I can't do that yet, but I can do the inner part. I for sure will do this section with just the airplane, and then I might even decorate my boarding pass a little bit. We'll see how long it takes me to do this part. What I'm going to do first is open up my Chicago bin here of stuff and start looking at things that I gathered that might work with this photo. I think I have a couple of things in here that talk about in the air or show a plane or something. So I just need to look through here. I don't really need any cards yet, so I can put those aside. But I have puffy stickers here, word phrases. I got all kinds of labels. These are more just around Chicago. They don't really say anything about flight or anything like that. I do have some other stamps that say that in my general travel stamp stuff. I will use those if needed, but for now I'm just going to start with what I have in my bin. Already I've noticed a couple of things. On here there is a plane, but it's black. And this is already black and white, so I don't know that I want to do that here. I was thinking maybe something more blue since the United colors are blue, but I could end up changing my mind. I do also have photos from the flight home, and I think I took a screenshot of my route on the L showing that I was going to O'Hare, so I could use it on that photo at the end. So I think for now I'm going to hold this. I can always change my mind, but I don't think I'm going to use it right now. The other thing I noticed is that I put these stickers in there. These are foam stickers. Not really thinking about the size. I mean, some of them I knew would fit, the others I wasn't sure. This, like the details one, way too big. It will not fit on a 3x8, but it will fit on a 4x8 barely. It's just about 4 inches across. So I panicked for a second thinking, oh my gosh, what if I can't even use these? I can, I just have to be very careful with how I do it. I don't think I'm going to use any on here because this is only a 3x8 slot. That doesn't really work. So I think I'm going to start with all of my little tags and things here that I pulled together and see what I like. I've got a couple of blue things right there. If I want to go blue, if they'll cooperate here, there we go. I have those, and then I forget what all is in here. It's a lot of bright colors, I know, because I wanted to focus on that. If you watched my prep video, I said I wanted to be very bright, very summery, because I so needed this getaway. This is the first real major travel I had done since COVID hit, and so I really needed it. And I want it to be bright and fun. So you can kind of sense that in my colors, but I don't remember exactly what I put in here, so I need to go through there and reacquaint myself. The first thing I think I'm going to use is this. It simply says today, but it's in blue, which is great. That's what I was looking for, so I think I'm going to use it right up here. And then I want to layer a geotag right up top, I think. And I have these puffy stickers, and I'm not sure which color I would use exactly, but I have them. But then I also have these, a whole other bag full of them. And these are all either chipboard, paper, there's some flair, what have you. And then I also have these, which are acrylic. Now I'm trying to keep this album as flat as possible because it's going to end up being really full, but I'm tempted to use one of these if I could make it work, because I really like the look of it, and I want the first time, you know, you open that page for there to be some good visual impact. So I'm going to sort of just mess around with the geotags and see which one I like the best. I pulled that one out, but now that I see it layered like that, I think it's too big. So it may end up being this one. I do like the idea of a lighter yellow because there's just a hair of yellow right there, but it would bring a nice visual pop against that blue. Blue and yellow tend to look very good together. So I'm thinking about that, and actually, you know what, maybe I'll even go with the smaller one. This is the larger. This one is smaller than that, but not by a whole lot. There's a bigger difference in this one. So maybe I'll try that one and see what I think. I've decided I do like this one and that I want it right in the middle there. So I've already adhered that. And then I think I'm just going to go, do I want some blue showing? Half and half. Or not. When I see it like that, then I'm not sure. Maybe just a little bit peeking through. I don't know that I like that. Shoot, now what do I do? That's too close to the word. I don't like that. If I do it off center, I really don't like that. I guess it's just going to have to be in the middle. And I'll put it right to the edge so that you only see the sky in the background. There, it'll be like that. In looking at it with this on there, I feel like I need something down here. There's a lot of wasted space here. I could do something with it. I could either do another embellishment of some type. I could do stamping right on here. I'm not sure, but I will look through my stuff again, see if I like anything, and then I'll be back. I had this label in the stuff that I had gathered, but it's a little bit too wide here. It's too large. So I'm going to put that back in the stash, but I pulled out my other yellow labels and I found this one. And it's a very similar color, but it's a lot thinner, which I like. And I pulled this out of some stuff that I gathered. And at first I thought it's black, I don't want to use that. Now I'm kind of liking it. It will be next to this, you know, black and white boarding pass. So I think I could maybe pull that off. But I think what I'm going to do is layer them down here. So I'll hang that off the side a little bit. And I'll take this phrase and it'll hang over the label like so that it brings in some color and you're not just seeing that black label and have it be so stark. There is both black and yellow here, so I think that'll be okay. And then if I put this in, maybe put a little staple there too, just for added visual interest at the bottom so that not everything is happening at the top. And then I had pulled this thinking it might work, but it's not really the same yellow. And this isn't my destination. Chicago was. So I think I'm going to save this, put it back in my stash of stuff for Chicago, and use it maybe for after I land or just when I'm about town. I have that attached now, and I'm just going to clip off the end, the part that I don't need. There we go. And there I have that, and then I will put in the mini staple here. And let's see what I think of it. All right, I like it. So that's all that will happen on that. And that didn't take too long, so I think I am going to figure out some stuff that I can do on the boarding pass. Well, you know how I said I wasn't going to use my cards so I could put them aside? I've changed my mind again. I went through there looking to see if there was a 3x8 that I could use here. I pulled this one. It's black and white, so that's helpful. I can do whatever I want. There's just enough space here. I think what I'm actually going to do is cut this down so that it shows from here to here so that you can see what time I was boarding and my seat number, and then it'll say Chicago O'Hare right there. It's really all I need. I don't need the other stuff. So I think I'm going to cut that down, put it in this little spot. It leaves me enough room once I have it on there where I can do some washi right here, maybe yellow to bring in some color. I also kept the little portion of this that I cut off. I might be able to use that somewhere, like just go here and overlap this or something. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it. But see, this just shows whenever I plan something, it never actually ends up going quite exactly like the plan. I always have to deviate a little, but I think this will actually be more fun. All right, I have cut down the part of the boarding pass that I want to keep here. So there it is. I've attached it already. And then I have selected this washi because I think it matches fairly well with what I've got going on over here. But it has a nice little fun pattern. So that adds interest as well. So I think I will just take that and go right in the middle here. Pretty much. Yeah. Oh, I love the color. And then I thought I was going to overlap that here, but I don't like the way that looks. So I'm not exactly sure what to do with this. I could have it like sticking out the top if I wanted to, just as a little tab. I'm not sure. I don't know that it would work to really stick it on the side like that. Ooh, you know what? I kind of like that, but what is small enough that I could put there? Oh, it says for the love of travel. I have hearts. I can find a little puffy heart or some kind of, even if it's just a flat paper heart, I can find something to put right there. I found these in my regular stash. I do things by kind of shape or theme, so I have a whole section of hearts and of stars and of arrows and whatever. And I found these in my hearts. I kind of forgot I had them. This is an Australian designer, if I remember right. So I don't get a lot of their stuff because it's not readily available in the US, but I had these and I haven't used any of them. And so I think I'm going to use that little blue one right there. All right, I attached those pieces and I put in a mini staple, but it still feels blank to me. I've got this big space here where nothing is happening. I do have a yellow heart right there that I could work in. If I wanted to, I could just like put it right there. I kind of like the idea of that. But then would it make the bottom too blank? I'm not sure. I mean, obviously I'll fill in the date here. Maybe that's enough. Let's try the yellow. We'll try the yellow heart and we'll see. Now wait a minute. Do I want the really big one or the slightly smaller one? That's how that one would look. If I overlap it just a little. There's that. You know what? I think the bigger one because it takes up more space. And then this won't look so blank, maybe. So it would go right about, if I want it in the middle, right about there. Ooh, I like it. I like the blue and yellow. Let's see how they would look next to each other. You know what? I think maybe that's it. I can't think of anything else that I would need to do there. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm just going to slide that in there. If it will work with me. There we go. And let's see what I think when it's actually behind the page protector. What got on my protector there? Some kind of schmutz or something. Oh, and then my little heart fell off. Dang it. You know, I've had these a while. I hope I didn't lose the stickiness on there. Feels sticky. Let's try it again. I'll press harder. There we go. See if it stays that time. All right, there we go. What do I think? I think for now that's good. I could always go back and add something else, like maybe a little blue heart down here to bring in kind of that theme, but I already have a geotag. So I think for now I'm going to leave it as is. So here is my first real one done for Chicago. Thanks for watching.